Hello everyone, this is General Haggerty. Welcome to JB's Garage here in Prince George, British Columbia. I don't know if you can tell the scale of this map, but I walked in, he said he was getting the same size as mine. It's the same map, but it's not the same size. It's like 45 by 99, so it's more than 8 feet long. I'm playing the Allies today, and there's a couple guys playing the Axis, so they're going to have to help me move some men around because it's going to be a long ways. But man, did it ever turn out nice. Like, look at the size of that. You can see Grasshopper's cards there. Most of you have a deck. You can see the size of the battle board there. But turned out really nice. Like, if you're ever thinking of making a map and expanding it, you can see how the colors turned out in this one. What's the map made out of, JB?
I don't know. It's the poster material, I believe.
Oh, like
yeah.
I had? So
yeah.
Did you get a dry coal laminate over top?
Oh, he said actually did the same thing, but it's a different little bit thickness of yours because they stopped making that apparently. He said so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, but it is protected, though, right?
I believe so. Yeah. If it's spilled anything on there, yeah, it should be fine.
Cool.
And if not, they made an extra one up for me because he messed up on the printing. So I actually have a second map this large as well.
Do you?
Yeah, it's actually just rolled up there.
Oh yeah. See that? JP's raffling off a map, everyone. See, this is his peace trays. This is just the Italians here. The ships are down on the bottom down here, and you got your planes and everything. All the roundels are on top, and there's a whole bunch of these things around like that. I think the British one is on the other side. Pretty cool. He just started getting back into Axis and Allies though, so it's gonna take him a while.
He's
go
not
ahead.
serious about it.
We got the video playing in the background. It's Remembrance Day here in Canada. I know it's a holiday in the States as well. I think you call it something different though. Up here we call it Remembrance Day. We're gonna pause the game at 11 o'clock. That's when we have the moment of silence here in Canada. Is in the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, and so that's what we're gonna do here. What else we got here? Oh, look at the flags up there. Isn't that cool? He needs a few more though. He's got to get the other flags.
For my childhood, unfortunately, I didn't have a few of them, but that's okay.
You got to hit up the van on the side of the road that sells flags and stuff. Anyway, so I'm not going to talk anymore. We're going to get into this. It's early in the morning, and we got to start killing some people here. Talk to you later. Okay, so what do we? 6 turns. 6 turns. We just about got to the end of the 6th turn, and the Axis have capitulated. As you can see here, Germany was about to fall. So they went for sea line, and they got it on the 3rd turn. Like this, the 3rd turn was really decisive here because they got sea line on the 3rd turn, and then they went for Calcutta on the 3rd turn as well. They went for the Calcutta crush, and they staved them off. The British staved them off. But over here though, the other thing was like they should have quit and lived to fight another day. But when they got it, all they had left was 1 bomber and 1 tank when they got England. So they didn't have any Luftwaffe left after that, and that really hurt them because then the Russians, they bought so many tanks. The Russians just collected 72 IPCs last turn. They bought 6 tanks every single turn since about the 3rd or 4th turn on. So all those tanks going after Germany with no Luftwaffe to stop them. The writing was on the wall there. We never did fight up here. Japan actually came back. Like you should have seen Asia just a half an hour ago. There was hardly any Japanese players left. But I made a big mistake and I lost my entire Air Force for the British over there. I just fucked it right up. So that didn't do me so good. But Dan did a good job over there. He's still got lots of stuff over there. We'll just walk around and take a look at it. I never showed you these things. Let me show you these. See, this is where they put all the units, like all the roundels and everything go on top. And all the ground units are in this level here. And the planes are on the next level down. All the different kinds of planes and everything. And then the next 2 down are all boats. And everybody's got one of these. So everybody's got one of these towers, every nation. And except for China and France, of course, they've got that one over there, and the neutrals. They're all on the same one. And then he's got these things over here, so that's really cool too. Because I just got that that set of Victory City markers and everything from eBard, I gave him my old set as a board warming gift. So he's got the old set, the ones that I had for so long there, and I think he's going to paint them up. I don't know what color. But anyway, we had a lot of fun today. We stopped at 11 o'clock, of course, and we went upstairs and we watched the proceedings. I guess it was from Vancouver, where they did the 21 gun salute and they, the bagpipes and all that stuff that you see on Remembrance Day, and it was a pretty solemn occasion. So this is the thing to be doing on a day like that, is honoring our fallen heroes and playing the game. We had a great time today. A really good time. And this is only the third game we've played, and these guys have never played Global before. They played Axis and Allies for years, but just the classic version, and I think 1942. So they're still getting their feet wet, and they're getting better. They're better than their first game, and they're better than their second game. But I took them out this game. Their rolling was terrible though. Like we were just laughing, or at least I was anyway. They weren't laughing so hard. JP's wife came home and she was laughing at them too. So anyway, I should show you all the chips he's got here. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch more too. That's really cool. But we've been watching World War II history the whole time too. We've been playing that all day. That's really cool. Looking over once in a while and go, yep, that happened in our game too. So that was pretty neat. I don't think these markers are where they're supposed to be. Does anybody else want to say anything about the game that we had? Dan really wanted to do this fight here. I said no, you already shook hands. Did you want to talk about it?
Oh, I thought it was great fun.
Here, walk around and tell us what happened. This is JB.
Panzer King, maybe that'll be my new name.
Panzer King. Don't wave it around.
But
make everybody sick.
But yeah, no, we had a good run, and like I say, I always wanted to do two things. I wanted to commence and successfully operate a sea line, and we did, just barely, huge losses. And then I always wanted Italy or Germany to take Cairo. When we did, held it for about one turn, and that's it. And then the rest of the guys, they held it, I think London for about 2 turns, and then of course it was taken back by the Americans. But all in all, it was good. I think next time, if I were to be the German Nazis again, I would probably focus towards the more eastern fronts. But yeah, I'll pass it on to Dan here and see if he has anything to say.
Dan just took a drag of his cigar, so.
Well, I just want to thank General Hand Grenade for all the stuff he's taught us so far, and I wanted to try his Calcutta Crush tactic, but I put my own twist on it, and it didn't pan out, but it gave me a good chance to learn some stuff. And yeah, I really like playing Japan just because of the flexibility with the naval force. I don't really have anything else to say, but thanks there, General.
Thanks, guys. I had a great time today. All right, then. So I know there was a lot of other games happening today. I heard people talking. They were going to play. I know Grasshopper. He was gonna do a game live today, live streaming. So I hope they had a good time. I'm sure they did. They always do at the Cliffside Bunker. Just give a shout out to everybody out there today on Remembrance Day, and especially a big shout out to all the troops, not just for our side or for our country, but for all the troops that fight and die in wars that they never asked for. And I don't know if we asked for either, but that's just mankind for you, right? So a shout out to all of them today, and thank. Would you say your name was Panzer King?
Panzer King.
Thanks to Panzer King for having us over, and thanks to Dan for bringing us lunch. And
yeah, we're pretty lucky we live in a free country where we can just play a game about war and not actually have to go fight one.
Well said, Dan. Well said. Anyway, that's the way it looks from here in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. Thanks, everyone. General Hand Grenade out.